Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to discuss a Trollhunters Rise of the Titans theory of mine about who the Titans are. You know, like the Titans that are in the title. The movie is called Rise of the Titans, and I'm going to show you the Titans without using any leaks. There are no leaks in this video, there is only official content revealed. And I'm going to theorize who I think they are and what could possibly go down with them. So I'm gonna start by saying spoiler alert about the entire Tales of Arcadia series, like Trollhunters 3 Below and Wizards, and possible spoilers for Rise of the Titans in case I am too close to something and they say something way too accurate to the movie. But I don't know anything, I'm just theorizing based on official stuff, not leaks. So Guillermo del Toro, the creator of the Tales of Arcadia universe, tweeted about challenging us, the fans, to rewatch the entire series and find Easter eggs and secret hints they've hidden for the Titans. So we accepted this challenge as a community, I think, and this is my first try to analyze what I think the movie will be about and what will happen in the movie here on YouTube. I have some videos over at Instagram which go way back to 3 Below actually, but those are in Greek, so you're probably not going to understand those. So I'm doing those videos on English to just share my theories with way more people and discuss them in the comments and everywhere. Send me a message, don't hesitate. Like, I want to discuss Rise of the Titans as much as I can and enjoy these few months that are left before the movie comes out. So, I'm gonna start by talking about the Titans over at Trollhunters Season 3, Part 3, Episode 7, The Oath. So, in this episode, the team finds in Merlin's tomb a timeline, a depiction of history, as they call it. And it starts from the past, going to the present, and then to the future. Unfortunately, the team doesn't have the time to look at the future because Angkor Rot attacks. And I'm pretty sure that if they looked over to the future, they would have seen Wizards and possibly Rise of the Titans. But we get a very short glimpse of the Titans in that scene, or at least what I consider to be the Titans. This is the picture. Unfortunately, the light from Claire's flashlight does not actually show us in depth the Titans, but in the official Art of Trollhunters book there is the picture of the art which gives us a specific look to them, at least what I consider to be the Titans once again. So here it is now, and let me clarify why I think those are the Titans. The first little hint is that look at those people running from them down to the picture. They look both like humans and trolls alike. And I think this is a depiction of what the Titans will do, destroy the world. Because if the world gets destroyed, both humans and trolls die along the way. So it's not like Gunmar, because Gunmar wanted to destroy the humans and kind of like save the world for trolls. This is specifically the Titans destroying the entire world, the Earth, actually. My second clue that those are the Titans are the elements I think the Titans are created by. Look at them specifically. They are like created by nature, fire and ice. Those elements might seem familiar to you because they are the elements of the Arcane Order: Nari, Skrell and Belrock. Those specific elements are also showcased here to those giant monsters built out of them. And let's take a look at the Genesis seals. I'm going to connect those two things and why I think they are connected in just a moment. Look at the seals, look at the colors they are constructed of, both closed and both open. They look red, green, and blue. The three colors of each element, the three colors of each member of the Arcane Order, and each color of each Titan. So I think that Merlin was wrong, or at least sort of wrong. That when the seals are open, they don't create a raw magic that destroys the world. No, they release Titans that destroy the world. And if we're going to take this theory a step further, let's take a look at the short teaser trailer that was released in the past few weeks. We have seen this thing, which I think that it's a Titan like 100%. And this thing looks like it's like the Fire Titan, the one of Balrog's, like, let's say. And it's the one we've seen most clearly in the trailers, and this one is like getting out of the water, getting out of the Earth's core, like the Earth itself. And we here look at Jim and Claire, look at it, and we can see that it's huge. And this massive clip shows us how enormous that thing is. And we can see Krell, Claire, and Varvatos like standing on it. Varvatos is getting up and the other two are already up there. Also, we have seen this Balrog picture officially revealed, where she looks like she's inside the Titan or on him, like from the elements around her and how rocky this thing looks. I think this is the Titan. I did a video over at my Instagram, but probably most of you didn't see it because, as I said, it was on Greek, where I analyzed the trailer, and I mentioned that in this clip that I showed earlier, we can see someone standing on the Titan. Like, I have two guesses about that. One, it's Balrog, or two, it could look like possibly Morgana. I don't have an explanation for this. I just say that this kind of looks like Morgana. I know that Morgana's dead. I'm not sure if we're going to see her again. I personally don't think so. At least not in the real world. Maybe like kind of like a after mentor, like sort of like Kanjigar was at gym for Duxie this time, her and Merlin. But I don't think she's gonna come back to the real world. So most probably this is Balrog. And this is what comes to the final step of my theory. I think that the Arcane Order is kind of like a first Titan form. Like when the Titans get released, when the seals are open, the Arcane Order goes inside the Titans and becomes one with them, with an only instinct to destroy. The only thing that they're thinking while they're inside the Titan is how to destroy the world. And I think this could be a really interesting concept, because that would mean that when the seals are open up, Nari is inside the Titan, and Nari is not with the team anymore, because if the basic instinct of the Titan is to destroy, Nari also becomes an antagonist. I think this would make a great moral dilemma for the team, like if Nari is a Titan, and if we can find a way to destroy the Titans and save the world, do we destroy Nari as well? I think this would have been an excellent point for the movie to make, and I would love to see that. Now, in the trailer we see this field, like soccer field, get destroyed, like something is coming out of the ground, and I think this is the nature Titan, the one Nari is going to blend in with. We haven't seen nothing of the Ice Titan or the one that Skrell is inside. I think that most probably we're going to see him at some official trailer or some official clip that is going to get released before the movie, because that was just a teaser, a date announcement as Netflix calls it. But I think that the seals, and I'm going to analyze what I mostly think about the movie, how it will play out in another video, but I think that the seals will be open in like 20 minutes into the movie. Like the movie starts in New Jersey with the last scene of Wizards, like a few months. I will do also another video explaining how much time has probably passed between Wizards and the movie. But let's say that some time has passed and the opening scene is New Jersey. There is a fight at New Jersey with a metro station and Jim fighting inside the train, as we saw in the first teaser and the first images getting released. And then the Arcane Order captures Nari and they open up the seals, and that's happened in like 20 minutes. And then the rest of the movie is trying to destroy the Titans, trying to undo the seals opening. Now, remember that the movie is 1 hour and 44 minutes, so there's a lot of things to do in if the seals are broken up in like the first act or half in the first act. Something like that is what I think will happen. Now, closing up this video, I want to mention the Drachnagorth. So if you don't remember what the Drachnagorth is something I've been theorizing for the past few years, and I theorized in 3 Below, I theorized in Wizards, and I'm now theorizing for Rise of the Titans, but this time I'm pretty sure I'm correct. If you don't remember what it is, Toby in part 1, where when he drinks Elixir in episode 21, he starts like eating books and getting the whole knowledge out of those. And what he says in a moment like of madness is that the Drachnagorth will arise. I think that was a really interesting sentence, because at this point we see Toby with so much knowledge that probably none of the characters we've seen has. I don't think that Merlin even knew about the Drachnagorth, or if he knew, he didn't know exactly what it was, because Merlin says his last secret was where the Genesis seals were, inside the Staff of Avalon. Now, the Drachnagorth, Aaron Waldke, and special thanks to him for answering this question, he answered in a Discord server. This is actually the Discord server. If you want, you can go and check it out. Aaron Waldke confirmed that the Drachnagorth is like an old Trollish world for an ancient god who he played a massive role in the creation of cosmos. I have his answer here. You can look at it. And that it briefly translates to Titan. So, about the Drachnagorth, I think that Aaron wasn't completely honest with us, because he can't exactly be before the movie gets released, and I totally get it. I'm not blaming him at all. But for me, theorizing, I think that the Drachnagorth is most probably one of those 3 Titans. I could see it being the fire one, Belrox, because he's the one we're mostly seeing in the teaser. But it could also be one of the others. Like, it could be like a combination of the 3 of them. Like, they don't have individual names, like it's the Fire Titan, the Nature Titan, the Ice Titan, and all together they become the Drachnagorth, but I'm not sure about that. But yeah, most probably the Drachnagorth is coming, like the Drachnagorth will arise, Rise of the Titans, it makes completely sense. Also, about that with Aaron, it's not a leak, it's just an answer that it was totally okay with him answering. So, to close this video, those were my theories. I think those are the Titans. Let's take a last look at them, and I will make tons of videos theorizing about the movie in the next few weeks. Like now we're counting weeks. This is totally crazy, like how close the movie is. And like, if you want, you can subscribe to this channel. Like, it will help out a lot, of course, and you will be able to see the new videos when they come out. I think that I'm going to upload a few theories and then a few crazy ones. Like, I can take it to a whole other level with craziness, because the most crazy theories mostly tend to be true. Because let's be honest, the movie, as Tales of Arcadia has shown, is not going to be easily predictable. So if you have a crazy theory, don't hesitate to say it. Like, say it down in the comments, say it over at Reddit, I don't know where, but say your theory. You may be true, you may be wrong, but it's not that important. The important stuff is us talking about what we love about this franchise. So, as I said, subscribe, like this video, share it, comment down below, whatever you want. And thanks for watching. I will see you all next time.